will see the #8 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
What a job by this defense. Really confusing. The quarterback jumps in front of it, and they come up with an interception to get this game started. The question I have, Chris, can this quarterback, with all this hype, put that one behind him and get ready to play a good game the rest of the way?
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And it's a bunch formation. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. What a move, breaking ankles and still going. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Second and goal for the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Gain sets up a third down and goal from the 6. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Ball handed off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
I don't know if it's the defense that's impacting him, but this quarterback is really struggling. Already has thrown a pick. His mechanics seem to be off. His footwork isn't in sync. Almost threw another pick. Boy, he's going to have to make some kind of adjustments.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The Ducks will send their punt team onto the field. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal, and they find the end zone this time out. And here's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Snags the quick throw. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback keeps the football. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
I love the toughness of this quarterback to be able to pick up some good yards like this, move the chains, keep this drive alive. His team will feed off of his energy when he makes plays like this.
That's an important first down on that running play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Important second down play coming up. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. They're going to run it here. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with from defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Third and very long, and they make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions this drive. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's running out of time here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it again. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
He's back to throw again on second down. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds an open target on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass, and now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Quick throw caught over the middle. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Grab down the middle. It's Norris. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. Here's the point after attempt. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go. Worked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
What a rough first half for this quarterback. Already has thrown one pick. His mechanics are off. His footwork doesn't seem to be in sync. He almost threw another interception. He's got to make some adjustments and try to find a new rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball over the middle.
Scores the receiver.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Going for a big play downfield. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitching catch.
Empty backfield, offense spreading the field to 5 wide. No press here, the defense backing away. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking downfield. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on the football.
Man, that one hurts, especially as you're trying to close the gap just before halftime.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Brought down, but he's past the line to gain. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense is back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. It's a run to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. That powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This has been an uphill battle for both offenses. Let's see if they can get it going this time. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Third down coming up after that running play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Receiver makes the grab. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Anytime you go to an empty formation, you're putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and the offensive line to be able to hold up on third down. But because they spread them out, he found the matchup that he liked and got the first down.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. Powering through. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. And when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
They'll kick it away here. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Toss play to the running back going left. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap, he turns around, and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the out route. He's found some room at the 45. Steps out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, some show of light from this offense.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Georgia. That puts them on top in the second half.
Great job here by the play caller. going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll feed the back again. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter.
Georgia 10, Oregon 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. He'll hand it off. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And now the handoff. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. Needs some important yards here on 3rd down. A field goal try here will be from 59 yards out. Can he get there on the ground? Brought down at the 40. That'll be a 1st down.
Here's a great example of the back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. They'll run it here. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
first down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? The Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. And they'll make an adjustment for this important play. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on 3rd down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line, they get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside and the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Ducks. They go in front in the final minute of play.
Chris, what a great job. What a celebration by this offense. They worked so hard to get it close enough. They punch it in behind that offensive line, and now they've got the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play too passive. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
We've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. The secondary backed up off the ball now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
It's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Trying to extend the play. Breaking free at midfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. The Bulldogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, obviously, a field goal does them no good. They're going to have to put the ball into the end zone and hope that somebody can make a game-changing play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Defense not pressing this time. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Incomplete in the final pass attempt. The defense rises up to secure the win. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenge